every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
Hey guys, it's Heisenberg and I'm back again with some Pokemon Go. Today I'll be playing on my friend Rachit account. He's a very generous guy letting me play on his account, so hats off to Rachit, and do follow Rachit on Twitter. His Twitter ID is right on the left hand side of the screen. You can also follow me on Twitter. So guys, let's go ahead and get started by placing the lucky egg so that if we catch a Pokemon, we can double the CP, the combat power of the Pokemon. Today we'll be on a evolving spree. We'll be trying to evolve as many Pokemons as we can from the Pokédex, that Pokemon that Rachit has caught. We'll have a list of Pokemon there. We have a Abra, a Bellsprout. The Bulbasaur is one of the first 3 Pokemons you catch, and if you do not decide to catch Bulbasaur on the first 3 Pokemon, you can always hatch a new Bulbasaur in a lucky egg. In an egg, not a lucky egg. The egg that we plant in the incubators. And we also have a Butterfree, Caterpie, Chansey, Charmander, Charmeleon. Is quite a lot of Zubat there, Clarify, Cubone and Diglett. You can always pause to have a look at the list of the Pokemons that Rachit has caught. So first off, we'll start by powering up the Zubat. We need to power up the Zubat to evolve it, and we'll power up the Zubat. The Zubat is a flying type Pokemon, and it evolves into a Golbat. The Zubat is very strong against grass type, fighting type, poison type, ground and bug type Pokemon in case you want to use the Zubat in a gym battle, and its weaknesses are electric, psychic and ice rock type Pokemons. So be smart while using Zubat in such Pokemons, and look at the CP of the Pokemon we just evolved. And next up we have a Weedle. We'll just go ahead and power up the Weedle. The Weedle is a bug type Pokemon. It is very strong against fire, flying, rock and psychic type Pokemons, and as well as very weak against fire, flying and rock psychic type Pokemons, and very strong against grass, fighting, bug and poison type Pokemons. The Weedle must evolve into a Kakuna, and we just go ahead and evolve the Weedle. Quite a lot of Pokemon that we have caught here, that Rachit has caught here, not me. I'm just evolving his Pokemon. I'm just helping him out to evolve his Pokemon. Next up, we'll try to evolve Rattata. Rattata is it evolves into Eradicate. And we have the Rattata, and look at that combat power, 448 off there, right from just evolved from 200 to 448. And we try for a Poliwag, but we lack in candies there, so Poliwag is not possible right now. And we'll just go ahead for the Pidgey. Yes, we have a lot of Pidgey candies. The Pidgey is one of the most common Pokemon that you can catch. Pidgey is available anywhere. You just go around and you can always catch a Pidgey. Every time you play that game, you will for sure catch a Pidgey. So you will never lack in Pidgey candies. The Pidgey evolves into a Pidgeotto, and a Pidgeotto into Pidgeot. A Pidgey is a flying type Pokemon. It is very strong against electric, ice and rock type Pokemon, whereas very weak against grass, ground, bug and ghost type Pokemons. And we have just evolved the Pidgey into a Pidgeotto. We will try to evolve the Pidgeotto into a Pidgeot. You can expect the same 3 weaknesses and strength from all the 3 Pidgeotto, Pidgey and Pidgeot. And have a look at that combat power, 724. We just have a Pidgeot of 724 combat power, very strong Pokemon. We'll train it more to evolve its CP and get it even higher CP. Next up we have a Nidoran. It is a poison type Pokemon. It evolves into a Nidorina. Very strong against ground and psychic type Pokemons, but very weak against grass, fighting, poison and bug type Pokemon. So be wise while using it in the gym battles. We just go ahead and evolve the Nidoran into a Nidorina. And let's have a look at how much combat power we get here from the Nidorina. 380 is not bad at all. You can see he has got a lot of Pokemon: Nidoqueen, Nidorina, Meowth, Mankey, Magnemite, Machop, Magikarp, Magmar, Machoke, Goldwing, Graveler, and Charmander, Execute, Ghastly. Lots of Pokemon there. We do not have candies enough for the Charmander, so we will not be able to evolve it. We can power up the Pokemon, but will not be able to evolve it. But will not. Yes, we have powered up the Pokemon CPU 202. We do not have enough candies for the Pokemon to evolve, so we'll just skip Charmander for now. Moving on, you can see we have got quite a lot of EVs there. Now the thing is, EVs is, and it has been officially released by Niantic. You can check it on the sites that the Pokemon Go provides is only 3 forms of EVs, the 3 evolves of EVs, that is the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and the Flareon. But the EV actually has 8 forms, including the Umbreon, the Espeon, the Leafeon, the Glaceon, and the Sylveon. And the EV has 3 forms that you can evolve into: the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, and the Flareon. And you can control the type of Pokemon you want to evolve into by setting up specific nicknames of the EV. The Rainer, if you name the EV Rainer, it evolves into Vaporeon. If you name it Sparky, it evolves into Jolteon. And if you name it Pyro, it evolves into Flareon. Now the thing is that Vaporeon, it has a balanced attack, and it has the highest stamina among the 3. Very balanced attack and defense, so it is the best among the 3 EV forms. It looks very good. It has very charming look. It looks very lethal, and it is actually lethal in battles. The Sparky, on the other hand, is strong against water but weak against thunder. But the Flareon has the slowest movement among the 3, but also has the highest base attack. It is very weak against water type, and the Jolteon, on the other hand, is strong against water type. So you can accordingly use the 3 forms of EV to your good effect, using them in gym battles. But obviously the Vaporeon is the most useful form and the toughest form, the lethal form. And we have a Vaporeon of CP 1133. That's quite good for us because it is strongest among the 3 forms of EV. We must have enough candies for the Caterpie, and yes, we do have. The Caterpie evolves into a Metapod, and so let's go ahead and evolve that Caterpie into Metapod. Let's have a look at how much CP we get from the Caterpie, the Metapod that is, and we get the combat power of and we get a combat power of 148. Not bad at all. The Metapod looks quite boring. It has a very dull appearance. Next up, we have a Bellsprout. It is a grass type Pokemon. It evolves into a Weeping Bell. The Grass Sprout is very strong against water, electric, fighting, and grass type Pokemon, and very weak against fire, flying, psychic, and bug and ice type Pokemon. So you can accordingly plan the use of Bellsprout or the Weeping Bell in your gym battles. And make sure to evolve your Pokemon so that they are strong enough. We have Econs right now, which evolves into Arbok. Let's have a look at the CP that we get. In the Pokemon series, the Arbok was used by the Team Rocket. Both are snake type. They both have a snake-like appearance, and somehow the Arbok and the Econs do not get the affection that the other Pokemons get, like a Pikachu or a Bulbasaur or a Charmander. And the last evolve for today is the Spearow. The Spearow evolves into a Fearow. Look at the looks of the Pokemon, very nice looks. Look at the wings, very large wings. Look at the way it flaps its wings. Quite awesome. It looks quite catchy. Nice Pokemon to have in your Pokédex. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. This was Heisenberg playing from Rachit's account. Do follow Rachit on Twitter and even follow me on Twitter. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Do like the videos, do subscribe, and do share the videos. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.